Can't hear you. Can't hear
My
you.
bad, my bad. You know I'm working at it again. Hey, it's your boy Ruel. The TOF is back at it. Fuck around and find out. Nah, it ain't even Friday, bro. This is how we doing a countdown to 10 games left. New Knicks. Que lo que, manito?
What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to the TOF. We out here on the last 10 games, bringing you some feedback. Hopefully for the last 10 games of the season. Welcome, everybody. Could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here rocking and vibing with us. Salute to my brother. Salute to Machete, who's supposed to be popping up. Salute to
And
Mike the Specialist.
let's go. You heard what it is.
Bang.
Appreciate you guys. Still, old man Knicks, aka Keith Watkins in the building. Salute to you, Daniel Bear Sports Highlights. Que lo que, my peoples. What's good? What's good? What's good, bro? It is down to the last 10 games of the season. I mean, the seasons has flown by. We got the last 10. How you feel about the last 10? Do you want the season to keep extending, or you just can't wait for the playoffs? That you like, let's just get there already. Let's do what we came to do.
Well, I mean, I'm dying for the playoffs, but these are the most important games of the whole season. Like this is the melting pot of everything, of all the systems, all the defense, all the offense. We're supposed to be seeing excellent execution in these last 10 games. Tonight was a little rough one. It was a little rough, but how the game started out was good, but yeah, definitely can't wait to see the rest of these games.
Yeah, man. I'm excited. The last 10, it's a little bittersweet, but it's good to see how the year has progressed overall. The ups and downs from the 9 game losing streak to 2-9 to when we went 10-11 overall. We started winning some out there, and then now we're kind of getting into the flow. You're seeing a little bit of everyone kind of get into their bag. Cat has been on a heater the last 7 to 10 games. He's been double double. He's number one. You got to give him his props. Number one in the NBA in double doubles, especially in rebounding. Sorry, in rebounding, he's number one in rebounding. So the team has been getting along. It's I think as a Knicks nation, we wanted a little bit more, but the fact that everybody's starting to come together these last 10 games has been pretty good. These are the fine tuned games. These are the last 10 games where we gotta like get in tune a little bit. This was the last home game. The next 6 games are away games. So this was the game that we got at home. So it was pretty good to see. This was a good challenge. So a lot of people kind of slept on New Orleans. This is Jose Alvarado's first game back from New Orleans. The last time we played him, it was a barn burner. Also, they did have C.J. McCollum that way, and then now you got Jeremiah Fears. Wait, salute to the Hebrew, bro. That kid was balling today. Jeremiah Fears let people know he got no fear. He was lighting them up, chucking them up. You got Trey Murphy the third shooting from logos, 3 back-to-back logos. I mean, you just got to tip your hat. You got to tip your hat to that
Uh,
one.
I mean, the way the game started with 42 points in the first quarter,
That was big.
10 assists.
Mm-hmm.
I said in the chat, I said, bro, if they score 90 by halftime, I'll be ecstatic. Which which we should be at those numbers, like 42 in the first sounds like where we're supposed to be. 10 assists in the first, you know what I like to see. 10 is perfect. 10 is perfect.
I mean, it was
So that would have took you to that would have took you to like 84 and 20. Yeah, I mean, so by the end of the game, you're supposed to have 40 assists, and you know,
nah,
but
you're
it like Ross says, it is the league, and niggas is balling. These young niggas now, they playing with speed, skill, and we're playing with IQ, toughness, and tenacity. but it got to be coming together a little better
I
than
mean,
this. That
so I hear you, and I'm not mad at that. And I agree with you, but this was a really good test because New Orleans has a lot of talent, like players, teams that we're gonna see in the playoffs. You guys, a healthy Zion playing, Trey Murphy the third playing at his best. They got the Dejounte Murray who just came back from an Achilles tear. He missed almost a year and a half, or just about a year. So he's only played 11 games. So he's been
yeah.
feeling good. You know what I mean? So he's a year rested playing his first 10 games, so he still got that energy and excitement of a preseason, you know. And then you got this kid Jeremiah Fears, who was basically they traded Alvarado so they can see what this kid got, and this kid came, showed that he's young, he's got shot, he can play, you know, just like Detroit's point guard that they got now. You know, so they're showing the next gen that they can play, and they got nothing to lose. They got nothing to lose. So this team, New Orleans, has no draft picks this year, so they can tank. So they can't just say, hey, we're just gonna tank to try to get a pick. They got no picks, so all they could do is just try to spoil any team that they play and just play the best basketball and try to work on it. So they had really nothing to lose but to win. And again, you know how teams play in the Garden. Everybody comes to the Garden and they want to play their best basketball. They're at the Garden, at the Mecca. So they just played a great game. But I give the Knicks props. They were able to fight back and still be able to get a W. This was a good test for playoff style, that a team in the playoffs ain't just going to let you get 40 per quarter. You know what I mean? They're going to fight back, defense, and, the team got fall back a little bit on there. I mean,
Oh
so,
yeah,
okay.
they did good. It wasn't a bad game, but it wasn't a
Defensively could have
great
been better.
game.
For sure, defensively could have been better. I mean, it was 121 to
Oh,
116. You know what I mean? So,
there he is. There he is,
okay.
Mister Swing Swing.
Yo, what up,
Just
guys? Oh, my bad.
just
You're
glaze.
just Glaze. Salute to you, Machete, in the building. Machete, you should be coming in. You should be gloating right now, boy. Mike Brown has been doing. I mean, he might be getting Brizzle back. I don't know. He's been doing a good job the last couple of games. I gotta give Mike Brown his props. He's been coaching.
Nah,
New
still,
Knicks ain't gonna give it
still
up.
waiting for the final pass.
You still waiting? All right, yeah, you're right. Playoffs is where you got to earn it back. My brother's on that George W. Bush the Junior. Fool me once, can't fool me again.
Facts. He just was smiling. He said all those teeth just rubbed me the wrong way. Pause.
Yeah,
Like,
Marv be saying the same thing,
and
bro.
then he was too smiling.
What can Brown do for you? He's doing okay right now, but I agree with you. Playoffs is where it's gonna matter. I miss me with the first round, second round. I mean, uh, we'll see.
Well, what place is New Orleans in
I'll,
their standing?
I'll tell you right now in a second. Machete, what up, man? You want to say something here while we
All the way
wait?
at the bottom. They're not even. I don't even. What's going on, guys? Yo, que lo que? What's going on? TOF crew. What's going on to New Knicks? What's going on to Ruel? Everybody out there in Knickerbocker Nations. We got to win tonight. I mean, we had to work a little bit because they are a Western team. They're at the bottom. I don't even think they're in the play-in.
They're 11th. They're 11th.
Yeah, they're not even in the play-in, bro. So they were playing for nothing. So you know.
Yeah, so I said they really got too much. I mean, I don't know if they can make a run within these last 10 games. I mean, they can get a ninth, so it's not impossible for them. But they'd have. Well, actually, yeah. I mean, the next team ahead of them is 9 games ahead of them, which is the Warriors. Warriors are in 10th place, so they'd have to win like literally every game. And being that today is not it. Salute to Big Task at hand. He said, "Yo, run that second spot. Listen, we fighting for that number 2. We're half a game behind Boston. Boston didn't play today. Just a half game. We're breathing on their neck.
Don't they play OKC?
Not tonight. We play OKC in 2 days, which I'll go over that with you in a second. But right now, they're just we're a half game behind them. Right now, yeah, literally a half game. So second spot's right there. Detroit has been cooking even without Cade. Their kid Jenkins, he's balling. I got to give that boy props. He is cooking. So Pistons, they're not slowing down. But Boston's right there. The number two is there for grabs. The next 6 games, though, we play on the road. The next 6 games is a road game. I think that helps us. So I think this game was good because it gave us that playoff feel that a team's gonna fight. You got to find a way to win. It's not always gonna be pretty. The first quarter was fantastic, as you said, New Knicks. 42 points, 10 assists. I think in the,
Flawless.
I think
They
yeah,
damn near close to flawless.
we were balling today, so I was definitely impressed with how we've been playing. The second quarter was a little lackluster, but nonetheless we came back at it. We got quite a bit of assists. The team was balling overall. We ended up getting, I want to say, like 15 at the half. So we had like
I think
15.
I think I think that
Yeah.
I think that second quarter was due to the bench. I I saw the bench. They were kind of like trying to hold the water, but they were doing all right defensively, but they wasn't executing too crazy on offense, except for Jordan Clarkson.
Oh, I was waiting.
See, that
I was
that
waiting.
that boy right there, that boy right
The Knicks
there.
had 33 assists.
Hey,
The Knicks had 33 assists. No, New Orleans had
Right.
33 assists.
How many
Sorry,
assists did we
we
have?
had we had 29. We had 29.
yeah.
Barely. We
Nah,
barely made the budget.
nah, but that's good. I mean, considering the second quarter, after scoring 42 in the first, we didn't score for almost 5 minutes. And that was when Cat was getting all the fouls. They were giving them them booty calls, them booty foul calls, and then they were a little stagnant. And then Como Stacana came in and said, I'm going to get us some packing buckets and finding the pass. Yo, he's been
Some
I
fucking
told you, listen,
some
a
packing
lot of
buckets.
people, a lot of people were saying, "Oh,
You're writing them
what's
off.
writing them off like a bad check, voiding him." And look, I told you that boy, we're gonna need that boy, especially when it comes to the playoffs. He's just warming up.
But it's everybody. That kind of this how we're playing at the end of the year is kind of how Knicks Nation that we got to just chillax sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because we was writing Cat off. There was not us, but there was people in Knicks Nation that was writing Cat off, trading him for Giannis.
Hey,
I mean, we got.
I ain't even gonna front. I was almost on that bus.
I was just I was I
I
was
was on.
I was just waiting to see. Hey,
Listen, I'm adding up to my street bread. Listen,
it was too old and too injury
my,
prone.
yeah, that and I just say, like I said before, when it comes to Giannis, Cat is more skilled. He has more offensive skill than Giannis. He has more in his bag than
would you
Giannis.
say he found a bag? Cause
Giannis is kind of,
did he find
huh?
did he find his bag? Because you're like, where the fuck is the bag? Is it in the plane? Is it in the
I mean,
box?
when he wants to like that streak. But then again, it was all the confusion of the coaching,
Yeah,
the making it too super detailed on the system or whatever the case was,
yeah.
had the team flustered. You know what I mean? And Mikhail said it. Everybody in the team was a little confused.
Hey,
So
Machete.
it took them time.
Yeah, good.
Yo, it's good.
No,
Can you
no.
hear me?
Yeah, you're good. I was gonna try to jump in with my brother. So what were you saying? You next finish up there and then see what Machete jumps in on.
Uh, like I said, it was just a little confusing, but now there's no time for confusion. Niggas got 9 more games to figure it out perfectly.
Yeah, good, Machete.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that Mike Brown, because you hear it sometimes, even when you're watching the interviews and they talk about Mike Brown's now at the point where he's letting them hear it, and when he calls times out right away when he doesn't see shit going the way he wants. And in the last interview that he had, he was talking about when he was talking about his thing was the other teams feeling us, and that about his thing when the reporter asked him what were his pet peeves, I think something like that upset him about what we do. He said first of all was the other teams not feeling us defensive wise. So when they were out there at the three and we're not pressing them when they're trying to make threes. And he said, and also us stopping and complaining to the refs, because that takes time of us getting whoever it is getting back and putting that pressure on the other side on the offense, and they're not feeling us. And those were his things. And you can see, he didn't mention any names, but you know who he's talking about when he's talking about guys still complaining to the refs and not getting back, and the
Okay.
other team
There's
feeling
only
pressure.
there's only one person on the team that does that.
Well,
We all know who it is.
and so we still saw that a little bit today in this game where he was still complaining to the female ref.
And
You
even
know,
even Josh Hart was telling him, "Come on, let's go, come on, let's go," and he was still there, chatty patty with the.
yeah, and so you still see that a little bit, and we need to clean that up, and we do need to like let him do the arguing with the refs. I think I can see how he gets upset because he's gonna let him handle the refs. We just get back and focus our mind on the games. He's got our back. And I think earlier on it was hard. We didn't see him getting people's back or making calls or challenging calls and stuff like that. But Mike Brown knows what he's doing. I think that he has the experience
You,
to know
you
how
want
to
me?
handle people, and we should have a little bit more trust on our coach, who we've won 7 in a row at home, I believe. We're still winning, and the guys are playing for him,
So
and they know when they're play. They I think they know their roles now, and it's just more practicing it now. We still got the regular season to go. We got 9 more games. We got a couple of games we could go 50-50. We'll talk about these next 10 games that we need to go, but I still think that coach is under control. He's got us where we need to be right now because really, ultimately, at the end of the day, right? We replaced the other one last year because we wanted to at least get as far as the EFC.
you can't say his
And
name?
if he can get us to the, if we can get it, if Mike Brown can get us to the EFC, at least as to where Thibs got us last year, at least
Hey,
to that point, then
podcast
we're
T.
good at least. But
Podcast
if he
T.
get us to the championship, that's even better. And so what I'm trying to say is that I do believe you guys were saying you're talking about third place, us being third place, second place, right behind. We're a game behind Boston right now.
Half a
But
game.
he even said it in the interview that our goal is to have to be number one. Everybody wants to be number one in the conference. Not third is nice, whatever. We're in there. That means that we're still in there. But our goal is the chip. But he even said it when a reporter asked him, where our standing. He said, we are number one. First place would be
I
nice.
mean, the reality
So
is
I don't
for
know if where we're at in the time, or we have the game, and if they lose enough for us to achieve that goal to be number one in our conference.
listen. The reality is it's probably going to be number two because Detroit is not letting up. And salute to I got to give him props. I mean, I was watching the game. Jennings, the kid that took over with the Dreads that played us the last time when they played us, that he took over because he was in the G League before, and then he came up and he was trying to cook Kolek and he was cooking Alvarado the last time we played. The kid, he's playing nice. I mean, I saw him in the last night's game that they played. He's playing very well in the absence of Cade. I think he had 30 points yesterday with like 7 assists. The kid is cooking. He's playing. So you can't take anything away from him. Salute to him for being ready. But they're picking up where they left off. So the team is playing very well. And that was without Stewart, without Cade. They won. So they're playing really good. So I doubt that they let up enough where we can catch number one. But if we get number two, which salutes a big task I had, and he said, Boston, the police gonna have to come and get me off your ass. Cause he wants that number two spot. We right there. We breathing down there. I'm on your ass, boy. Pause. I'm on. We on their ass. We on their neck. We breathing on them right here. We want that number two. If we get the number two, that gives us home court advantage throughout the playoffs. So that's the goal right here. It's definitely attainable. They're definitely a lot closer than Detroit. We'd have to win every game, and Detroit would have to lose like 5, 6 games, which doesn't look like that's going to happen. They're playing really good. They're already like 6 games ahead of us, so they'd have to lose every game. We'd have to win every game to surpass them. Could it happen? Sure, I suppose so. But they're playing lights out, so I don't know if that happens. But Boston is definitely attainable on there. Uh, we've been playing pretty good. We had the last couple of games. It's been a little sporadic. We barely won against the Brooklyn game, which was a little crazy to say. But we come back against the Wizards 145, 113. Then we got the 121, 116. So you can see at least we fought back. It's something that it's not going to be pretty. We do what we do. We fight back all the time. But the next 6 games are going to be away. New Knicks, do you think that helps the team become better in these next 6 games? Does that make more unity for the team? Does that get us better, a little more prepared for the playoffs? That the next 6 are away, that we get a focus and to get the team together. What does that look like to you for the next 6 games?
I mean, it's always. I think teams find more camaraderie and unity when they're on the road. Because the factor of them not being home and the comfortability of the separation when they're at home. Yeah, I mean, so I think it's definitely bond building. You can see it a lot now. I seen Jalen Brunson. I think he gave an alley oop to Mitch. Like, I mean, things are definitely starting to come together a lot better,
And you never thought you would be saying that. Brunson to Mitch, alley oops. Yeah. And you
bro.
and
That,
Mitch has seven
this,
points
this
and
is
six.
probably my
Yeah.
this is probably my third or fourth time saying that in the past. How long Brunson been here? 2 years, 3 years?
And in the last 4 or 5 games, maybe overall consistently. I mean, and everybody's finding him. You saw Jordan Clarkson find him. You saw Mitch looking for him. OG's trying. I give OG's tried a couple of times. It's been both of them were turnovers, but you can see that they're looking for him. I mean, Mitchell Robinson has 7 points and six
Yeah,
rebounds in one quarter. 7 points in one quarter. You never heard that. You would hear Mitch 2 points,
yeah,
16 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that the team's looking for him
yeah.
is impressive. I'm overall and
He,
healthy Mitch.
he,
Okay.
he like I could tell that the New York Knicks have been watching the TOF. I think they got a TOF tip time. Yeah, I mean tip time TOF, however you want to word it. But I'm pretty sure they have like a little segment in there where they're like, "Yo, listen to these guys. They're geniuses."
They know what they're talking
Yeah,
about.
I mean, and you can see some of the things that we've been saying come to fruition. Yeah, I mean, and I think they got their ears close to the TOF, in
Machete?
my opinion.
Machete? You're on mute. You're on mute. You're on mute. You're on mute. Okay.
Yes, we do have a pretty good pulse on the team, and because we watch our games and we believe in our squad. And what I'm seeing is the last couple of games. I'm really happy. Jordan Clarkson's coming out of whatever funk he was, and it seems to me like when Larry Shammer was out, he was thriving, and then he kind of was like not thriving when Shammer came back. And Bridges too is kind of like when Mike Brown's is favoring some guys, you see Mikael Bridges kind of step back. But what these guys have to do is embrace each other, and when you see that they're embracing each other, and like the passes or the connection between Mikael Bridges and Jordan Clarkson, or how we see the connection between Jordan Clarkson and the passes to Robinson, is what we need to. We yeah, I'm glad that he's coming out of his shell, or whatever funk he was in.
And Alvarado,
Yeah,
Clarkson, Alvarado. I think Alvarado coming to the Knicks broke the ice on a lot of little variables that we're not seeing. Like he's bringing a lot of unity and karate. He's like the middleman. He's like, yo, yeah, I mean, pass it because it was a point where it was just the starters and the bench. Yeah, I mean, and you see that little ice being broken. Yeah, I mean with the adding of
Overall,
Alvarado.
yeah, you see that, and that Pat likes the Boricua. You see the Boricua and the Dominican connection, I think, and I wish that Cat had that connection with Brunson. We're starting to see a little bit after the All Star because both of them are All Stars, and they kind of you see that they're both we do have of the best lineup right now. Our starting lineup is the best in the NBA. But the guys have to really come together. Okay, we already have the Villanova connection, but the other guys that are not of Villanova, the Jordan Clarksons, the Alvarados, and that not only that, we still are out Shaman and we're still out Deuce. So when those guys come back, right, Mike Brown has to figure out what their roles are. These guys have to figure out what their roles are going to be when they're in and out, who's going to be playing next.
Well, well, I mean,
Still in
you,
the trial, so they still have to develop that chemistry when he gets back. And you add Shaman, you know what I mean? So he's
yeah,
gonna have a lot of ammunition going into the playoff. It's gonna be fun to see the adjustments when he needs to make adjustments. But what I'm saying is that the guys have to accept each other and play together. And we're here. This is what we're gonna run with. And it's gonna get smaller. Maybe he'll get down to 8 or 9, depending when it comes to the playoffs, who's going to play. But he has to keep playing everybody in the rotation, just like he did Cole.
Mike,
Even if they're not going to play, or maybe we're not going to see them, we still got to have them be able to have that confidence that they have with one another on the court when they're playing whatever combination Mike Brown's put on the court. Whether it could be the Twin
yeah,
Towers, it could be the Jalen Brunson with Alvarado on the floor. Or I liked it when Jalen Brunson was out there with Jordan Clark. I like that connection that they're still finding each other and working with one another, and kind of like whatever unacceptance that he wasn't feeling in the beginning. Now that acceptance is feeling, they're feeling it right now, and it's showing on the court. If you follow me.
yeah, but
It's a
I agree with you, but I still think there's a pecking order because you could see the slight drop off from the bench's offensive uh their offensive game. Yeah, I mean, so that's why you need Shamit in there to provide that shooting. Yeah, I mean, you need Deuce in there to provide that shooting and that elite defense.
I
You
mean,
feel what I'm saying?
yeah.
So you could tell by the stagnant of today when, like in the second quarter, when the bench was in there, it was a little bit stagnant. So that's why these players that are missing are a key element because not I think it just keeps the hunger more competitive. Yeah, I mean, and it brings them up a little more because right now you just see a slight drop off, even though uh, Clarkson was doing this thing. Mo stepped up when Bridges was a little down. You know what I mean? In that first and second quarter, Mo was doing his thing. You know what I mean? So you definitely see it. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
and
the coach that we had last year wouldn't be playing these guys like that. It's getting to the point where now when you see Diawara, the rookie, when he's on the floor, it's gonna be like, yo, it's danger, danger. You know, when and nights like the other night when Coley came from off the G League and then got 11, what was it, 11 points and 8 assists or whatever the fuck it was the
53
other
in a
night
day.
coming off
53 in
after
a day. He scored 53 a
53 points. It's 53. It's we're gonna call him 53, whatever his name, TKO. And but the thing is that the guys are feeling more confident. They're feeling more confident. Tyler Kolek, Diawara, these guys, and Jordan Clarkson. So
either you're breaking up or that we're the strong.
Nah, he's break. You're
saying
breaking. He's breaking
that
up a little bit.
there's still it's been a long time. Alvarado just got here, and Jordan Carson's only been here like a half a year. So these guys are still trying to be in the mix and hoping to be part of the playoff and hoping that they get playing time. And when they do get playing time, they're still showing that they still got it.
And salute to them being ready. I mean, that just shows you. Look, you have Kolek who didn't play in a while. I was saying I wanted to see him, but he comes in, gives you 53 in a day, so 42 in the G League. Then comes 2-3 hours later and gives you 11 and some assists on there. But even that, look at the squad that we got today with everybody. This is without Deuce, without Shamit. You had Josh who struggled today. I think he had some lagging injuries, but even at 38 minutes, he had 10 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. Then you had OG Anunoby, 21 points, which is huge. This is what we need to win. OG Anunoby in the 20 plus. 21 points for him, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal on Zion and a block on Zion, which was huge. Zion tried to punk him, and OG was like, not today. So you got OG with 21, Karl Anthony Towns with 21 and 14. Mikal Bridges was in a little bit of a funk. He came back with his usual self with 14 points, 7 assists, 1 block. He was good. Brunson had 15 early, so New Knicks, he wasn't taking all the shots. He only had 15 up until the fourth quarter, or 17, and then he scored
Yeah,
15 in
I
the
mean,
fourth.
you saw the movement of the ball within the first quarter. Bridges got a three up. Um,
OG was shitting. Everybody took a shot.
Brunson had his drives. You know what I mean? Cat was a little lacking off a little bit in the first quarter, but if you can see that combination of the ball movement, in that first quarter, like I said, that first quarter was very
It
impressive.
was
The way the
ideal.
ball was moving, like I mean, that's the Knicks that I've been expecting all year. So
And I gotta
they
give
need to catch up to my expectations.
I gotta give it to Brown because Brown said it that's something that you listen. Your expectations are sky high, sky high. And, you have the unattainable ones. They like it's up there. It's but nah, just joking with that. But even that, you have Mike Brown who said that like we've been starting off slow. Our defense. Putting our body, let them feel us in the beginning. What Machete was saying, starting with defense and then let the ball dictate. Moving the ball, and they put focus on that because we struggled against. You saw against Brooklyn where we lagged off that team, and even against Washington. So they made a focus that lets you know that we can do that when we put our head in the game and actually focus. We scored 42. So that's something that you see that they worked on, that they can do it, that they can build off of. So that's something that we should be looking forward to up later on. Salute to Keith Watkins. Keith Watkins says, which is true. All these games are, as you're saying, you Knicks. You want us to build off these. And old man Nick says, the next 6 games is tough. We got a stretch of in the season coming up. We got the Hornets. Let me go back to the week because the next game is at Charlotte. So we're playing the Hornets on Thursday. So this Thursday we play the Hornets at Charlotte. Then we got a Sunday game at OKC, which is going to be a matchup that I definitely want to see. That's going to be a tough one. We played them boo-boo. Now we're playing in a good rhythm. That's a good matchup to see. Hornets are going to give us a challenge because they're a young team. They've been playing excited, and then now we're going to play the champs again. Then we got the Rockets, who is going to be another tough team, Grizzlies, and then the Bulls. And then the next time, and then we got the Hawks, who've been playing really good as well. And then the next time we come home, we're going to be playing Boston. So it's going to be a tough. Go ahead. You chopping. You really choppy.
Get out the
Go
sticks.
inside.
Get out of the sticks.
We can't hear you. You're
Yo,
breaking up.
walk towards the light. Walk towards the light. Walk towards the city. Get out of the woods.
That's better. That's better right there.
All right, my bad. Look, no, you gotta back it up, dude. You were talking about you just reading out the schedule a little bit too fast, dude. So last tonight was the last home game.
Yep. So that's what I was
because
talking
we're
about.
going away for the
tonight.
Charlotte.
Yeah, that's I was saying the
Hold
next
on, that's
six
what I'm
games.
saying.
Go ahead.
Right. You said we're going away to Charlotte now next. This was the last home game at MSG. So we've defended our ground at home. We've been playing well at home because we're home. We had a long road game for like we were out on the road for like 8 days and shit. Right. So we finally come home. We defended home. I think we went undefeated. Right. But now we're going away again. And we're playing the Charlotte. We're playing away at Charlotte, who's playing very well. I was watching the game last night. They blew out the Sacramento Kings. It was a bullshit team, but they still did
Pause.
really, really
Pause. Pause.
Charlotte. But then we
Pause.
go away and play at OKC, who can they might sweep us this next game, right?
Way to bring up the confidence, even though
You
we're on a
said
7 game winning streak. They might beat us.
it's that these are road games. Not only after that we play OKC, then we go play Houston, right? And then we go to Houston, and then on a back to back to go to Memphis. This is my point. So these are away games. Those last couple of games, especially going to OKC, then we're going away to Houston, then we're going to Memphis, and then I think we're playing Charlotte again or something like that,
No, after then we got
or Chicago.
We got Grizzlies, Chicago, and then Hawks.
Yeah, and then we play Chicago, and then we play the Hawks at home or away because the Hawks are also on. Then we play in Atlanta, so it's going to be another tough game there in Atlanta. So yeah,
Yes, that's what the next 6 games
just
are going to be
saying.
pivotal, and
I'll
this will
tell
be.
you one thing.
Go ahead.
No, my fucking coach Gooch got his work cut out for him.
And I believe this is
He
our
got
last
his
back to
work cut
back.
out for him, and these 6 games,
Yeah,
I'm not trying to hear or see none of that bullshit. Like we need to come through. Yeah, they're the tough games, but if these are the last 10 games, we should. You know what I mean? We should be
but
at
to the teams
listen,
we're playing,
even Clyde said it. Even Clyde said it today. He said defense brings out a great offense, and this is what I've been saying all year. This is the way Tibbs teams play. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you laughing at over there, but you were about to read the chat.
I was
But
gonna.
like I
I'm
said,
waiting for you to say your stuff so I can read what Keith got to say to you. But go ahead. So finish your comment.
so I'm just saying, like I forgot what the fuck I was saying. I'm so fucking high.
No, you
But
talk.
go ahead, go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, you're talking about anyway. So he said, "Come on, bruh, still Gooch." He
Still,
tell him when could he possibly earn his name?
listen,
What would he have to do to earn at least Brizzle back? How can you get Brizzle back? What does he have to do? Is it ECF?
bring it,
ECF? He has to get you to
send us
ECF.
a check.
bring it, bring a chip, and I might call him Brizzle for his second year.
Yeah, a chip. I mean, you got to call him Mike Brown, sir. Sir
Yep,
Brownness.
because it's fun.
Mike Brown, sir. Nah, hey, look, he bring us a chip. Mike Brown, there's to you. You bring us a chip. I'm gonna meet you at that parade, and I'll shake your hand and return you your name,
There you go.
and I will call you sir.
Keith,
And you gotta let him back the head.
Keith said, "Damn, the whole chip just for
Damn.
Brizzle." That boy got a lot of work. Just to, hey, listen, he fell down the ladder. He got to work his way all the way back up. It's oh,
Listen, with this team, uh, like this iteration of the New York Knicks, I'm expecting at least 3 chips and a 3P. I'm not talking about win one, then don't win it, and then win another one, and then maybe win the third one. Nah, it got to be 3 back to back to back. I
bro,
need a 3P.
we still got 9 games left. You talking about a three-peat? Let us get to the playoffs first, my guy. Hey, listen.
I'm just telling you what my expectations are.
I
My
tell you,
expectations is a 3P.
sky high. Sky. That 40 Wody. Hey, hey, if you know, listen. So he might get Gooch back if he gets to the ECF. He might get Gooch. ECF, possibly Gooch. Humberto de la Hoz, ¿qué lo que? ¿Qué pasa, mi gente de Nueva York? What's good, my guy? ¿Qué lo que? Salute to you.
What's popping to the chat? What's popping to the chat? Yo, Dwight, read the chat out.
I'm reading
See
the
what's
chat. I'm reading the
popping
chat.
with the chat.
Humberto just rolled up. Big task at hand. Is super stoked. He is just breathing on the neck of Boston. He wants that second. He ain't say nothing else. He just said second or nothing. You get 2 comments for second place. That's it. I'm breathing on him. He's just right there. He said, I'm on it. You know what I'm saying? Daniel Berry Sport is just enjoying. He said, what's up, everybody? He's chilling. He's excited. Daniel Berry Sports is just ready for it. Listen, whoever did the schedule, fuck you. You're a motherfucker. Yo, they gave us 2 back-to-backs in the last 10 games. Who does that to a team? 2 back-to-backs in the last 10 games. And on a way.
I think we played the most. I think
we
we
got
played the most back to backs in all the NBA.
No, it's.
Wait,
Out
read
of
the
every
schedule.
team, I think
I'm
Read the
reading.
schedule.
I'm
Who are the back to backs?
I'm gonna read it now. I'm gonna let my brother finish his thought, and then I'll read it for you.
No, I'm just saying, like, bro, it's ridiculous how they treat the Knicks. That's all I'm saying.
Everybody gets the same amount, but it's how they put it. You know what I'm saying? Like they gave us mad back to backs early in the season and mad back to backs at the end of the season. You motherfucker. Anyway, so I'll tell you. I'll read the case. So right now we got the next game is Charlotte, which is Thursday. Then we got Sunday against Thunder. Then Tuesday we got the Rockets at the Rockets, and then we fly out. So that's the first game, and then the back-to-back is that Wednesday against Grizzlies. So we go from Houston to Memphis, back-to-back. Then we fly to Chicago. I'm sorry, no, Chicago's at home. That's a home game. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Chicago's a home game.
Then Chicago's a home game. Then we fly back to New York after that. Then we go to Atlanta. We fly Atlanta. So it's the one, and then we got Celtics. So we got Celtics on the 9th. That when we come back to the Knicks. And then the 10th, the very next day, we're in Toronto. We play against the Raptors. I mean, no, they're at home. Never mind. They're both at home, though. It's still a back-to-back, but at least it's in the Garden. It's still a back-to-back. But, yeah, so we got Boston and the Raptors at home. Those are 2 tough games. Even though we own the game above Boston, that's still going to be a tough game. That game, I think they might rest their players, so I'm not going to put too much into that. It's probably the game, 2-3 games before playoffs. Well, never mind. Actually, no, because they need to win that. Because if not, they don't want. They're fighting for second place too. So they're gonna play that game. Now that I think about it, they're gonna play that game. The Raptors are playing. Let me see.
Boxing game is going to be important because it's going to be
standings.
Because it's going to be New York. This is going to be about the standings. We're going to be. It's going to be for the second. That game is going to be for the number 2 spot. That game is going to be for the number 2 spot. We got to win that game.
Unless we're like 3 games ahead of them. If we're up by 2 games or 3 games, then they probably will rest.
They're going to lose games to OKC tomorrow because they got OKC coming up.
So do we.
They got a tough schedule, and they got back-to-backs too. I was looking at. I was just looking at their schedule, Boston. So they're going to lose, and that's going to be for the number 2 spot. That game in April on the 9th.
So yeah, listen. Put your seatbelts on. It's gonna be a barn burn. It's gonna be a great 9 games. So all these games have implications for us. All these 9 games got implications for Boston. So it's a fight to the finish. That's why it's exciting, this countdown. So even for other teams where it may be meaningless, to us it means something because we need home court. We're dominant at home. Now away. On the away teams, we're 14 and 15 on away games. So this next 6 games is a stretch where we got to try to be on our P's and Q's and try to get at least over 500 in the away games because we need that for our confidence when we play teams away in the playoffs. So these next 6 games are going to be important. How we play that OKC game is going to be important too because that'll be the last time we get to see them unless we see them in the ECF or unless San Antonio beats them or somebody else. But they're deep. After this, they're going to lose Isaiah Hartenstein. So this is going to be their last year with iHeart. So interesting games for the countdown. 10 games left. Machete, how you feeling? 10 games left in the season. Is it bittersweet for you? You want some more games, or you just can't wait for playoffs to happen?
Man, I'm enjoying the ride right now, bro. Pause.
Yo.
You guys, I'm really enjoying the guys coming together, accepting one another, and playing better. They're out there, the
Pause.
ball coach. They're playing for New York. They're playing for the Garden. They're playing for the fans. They're playing for the organic fanatics.
They're playing for City and Squad.
City and squad. Listen, the last 10 games.
My Brown,
Go ahead, Machete. Go ahead, Machete.
I think my Brown has finally got a hold of the team, and they're listening to him, and he's got a good um, coaching squad, assistant coaches around him who are developing the guys and working with them. The shooting coach, we have they're sending guys down to the G League to keep them ready for when they play. Tyler Kolick, McCullough, so we have that. So we got a good developmental team. So I think Mike Brown, he even says that sometimes, I let my assistant coaches do the coaching, so I get a rest. So that when it's time for me to talk, because some, you know, you got to listen to what he's saying in the interviews.
I
Sometimes he
mean,
lets the
a rest.
No, no. Like, so
because
A rest. The nigga been sitting down for the whole season. That nigga has not got one game.
he just means his voice, so his voice doesn't get drowned out over time.
No,
So
I know. I'm just fucking with him, but I definitely agree with Mike. I think Rick Brunson has been a little more vocal.
yeah,
Uh,
mhm.
you see, I think Mike Brown has been giving an ear out more to the assistants because you could tell with what happened with Mo Cheeks when he told them to let Clarkson play in the game
And it's paid off.
against his old squad, and it's something that I said the day that he didn't let who we got Sohan.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we
So
got Sohan
mhm.
and we played against the Spurs and he didn't let him play. I mean, he played him, but not like a main focal point the same way Clarkson did for the game against his team. Yeah, I mean,
was it the Brooklyn game or was it the Washington game where they featured Sohan at the end?
Yeah, Washington. I think it was Washington, and salute to Clarkson looking out for him. You know what I'm saying? Like knowing that he just got traded, he's trying to fit into the game. And that was used to behind the back. You saw that when he gave it to Sohan, he threw behind.
that was nice.
That was nasty, yo. Clarkson, the last couple of games, his vision, his selflessness
Man,
was amazing, and for him
that's a,
to think of the other person. Go ahead, Michelle.
Yeah, my bad. Fucking I think Clarkson and Alvarado's both of them, you know what I mean, are like that centerpiece that complements both the bench and the starters because I think they Clarkson being the sixth man of the year, you're basically a starter if you're sixth man of the year. You know what I mean? And Alvarado was starting with his last team, and knowing what it is to be a starter and coming to the bench here, you know what I mean? They know what it is to be in both shoes. So I
And
see them like a good filler.
yep.
Yeah, I mean, a good balance.
And Kolek and Deuce. Listen, and this is all still without Shamit and Deuce too. To say that we played all these games, 7 game run without Deuce, and if y'all
uh,
saw Deuce warming up, he's looking alright. He's looking alright. Yes, that's even more dangerous for people for Deuce. Deuce can play in the starter, bench role, 3 minutes, 8 minutes. He's used to playing all types of
Man,
sporadic minutes. So when he comes in, he's gonna impact incredibly, man. I can't wait for to see Deuce back either. So that's gonna be crazy how we got that. So Deuce Shamit still not playing 7 games in a row. You're look more than likely you're gonna let Shamit rest. I think you're gonna see Mike Brown let Shamit be 100% for the playoffs. So more than likely these next 6 games, in my personal opinion, I think you see Shamit rest. You're gonna see the Clarkson. You're gonna see Jose Alvarado, and even I'm gonna say, what do we got? How many games we got? 9 games left. I want to say you're probably going to see Deuce back maybe by the Grizzlies game. I don't think you rush him back against a Thunder type game or Rockets, but I think they bring him back to get some kind of minutes, to get into some kind of rhythm in the NBA timing. So a Grizzlies team that's losing, a Chicago Bulls that's tanking, a good Atlanta Hawk team. I think those are good games that you'll see him get into some kind of rhythm. Machete, do you think you bring back Deuce now, or you try to hold him to the playoffs to where he's 100%? Do you think it's important to get him like in rhythm if he's able to, or do you think keeping him as much rested as he can to the playoff makes more sense?
Look, man, I'm always if you have some kind of surgery, you should be back for like 6 months or a year. If I could, I would have to like shelf, put him on a shelf just for a shelf and just rest him for the rest. Till he gets surgery. You should be if
Yo,
he's
my
one of those
nigga,
surgeries.
stop chewing and get on the camera.
Let the guy eat. He's eating. Go ahead,
I'm
go ahead.
eating.
It's go ahead, go ahead. Let him eat. Go ahead, dale.
Yeah, you.
Go ahead, finish your thought. Finish your thought, Machete.
I'm for resting him, but if he's gonna come back, I also would love him to come back and still be able to gel with the rest of the guy. But I'm like 50-50, man. I really would like for him to rest for his health, but I really would love to see him for the run in the playoffs because we're really going to need him. But if he's ready, if he's to the point where he's making contact, then he should be ready and he should be available. And yeah, I want him back because the sooner the better because he's going to need that time to gel.
New Knicks. Sham has been down. He's been injured. I mean, he's getting better. Do you think that they should rest him the sixth game because you know what Shamit can already give you? And do you think Mike Brown should still tinker, letting the Jordan Clarkson get into some kind of rhythm, the Alvarados get into some kind of rhythm? And do you think you should bring in Deuce maybe a couple of games before to get in some kind of NBA timing? Is that important to him, or or you know what I mean? Like, do you bring him back in the
Listen,
playoffs where it's incredibly intense, or do you get him back to some
mm,
rhythm?
I mean, Deuce is young. He's the type to have no fear. Does he need um does he need time on the court? Yes, before the playoffs, because he needs to be able to find his groove again, especially with the new addition of the newer players. You know, and I was kind of a little bit upset with Gooch because when Hart was injured and they bring him in, you know, I was like, yo, we should chill with Hart, let him rest. He came, he played, and he got injured. I think like halfway through the game or something. I don't know if he got re-injured or hurt, whatever injury he had. So I'm kind of keyed in on letting our players heal and also letting the younger guys get just a little more burn, because we're definitely it's a new era of basketball, bro. Like the three man all star shit ain't working no more. That's something of the past. uh, right now, it's all about a 10-man to 11-man depth, rotation. So that means the bench has to be good, just as good as the fucking starters. So yeah, do the younger guys need a little more time? And the way
You're breaking up. I know you're probably walking outside. You probably walked away from the Wi-Fi.
us playing
There you go.
a play-in team, it shows that our yeah, my bad. So the way we played this play-in team and it came kind of close, I'm not liking that. It doesn't go good with my sentence. So with that being said, I need to see a little more scoring and execution from the bench. The bench, when we were at a good point last year, I think we scored like 50 off the bench or something close to that fact. And if our bench is a lot deeper this year, Paul, if we have more threats, which was a big key element. Yeah, I mean, being a threat. If we have more threats, then we should be seeing more scoring coming from the bench. So
So I like what you.
whatever it is, they gotta figure it out. They gotta figure it out because the starters need that help. Yeah, I mean, the starters need that help. They're playing a lot more like brotherhood. That's for sure. You could damn see is they're getting a lot tighter and more brotherish. Yeah, I mean, you could see, and I think that's definitely a key of Clarkson and the younger guys and Alvarado. So it's looking good. It looks like they fighting for each other. The ball is moving because they're having more faith and trust in each other. So to see Brunson elevating his game when they say less is more, it's definitely a perfect sentence for Brunson. And I think he got that picture because he's been vocalizing it after games. And you're definitely seeing the results of it, with the games. So this is the Brunson we were talking about 2 years ago, last year. You know what I mean? You're gonna see the Knicks at superior mode when Brunson is averaging 15. Averaging. So if he's averaging, that means he's getting off at least 18 to 20 assists for him to average 15.
Above the clouds, with yeah.
But and I get it that look, Harden gets all those assists and it doesn't equal to winning for him. But for us and this team, yeah, we need Brunson to have more assists than points and
And
shots.
and you heard Frazier today too. Frazier was saying in the game, he said Brunson looks more well rested. He's off. He's playing off the ball. What you saw that when he's bringing up that he's more rested in the fourth. He's which we've been saying. The when you got double teams on you and people you're doing all this extra work that you don't need to instead of just letting someone else bring up the ball, be ready, be free, and then you save your energy and then you can go off. Which you showed as you were talking about today. He only had 17 in the first 3 quarters and then got 15 in the fourth. You know what I'm saying? With 7 assists. So that frees him up and everybody touched the ball. The key to winning this playoff to win it all is the 27. To me is the assist. To me is you're going to have the games where you're going to have
Well,
Brunson, but we have to have the 27 plus assists. That's the only way I think we win a chip. Everything else you're going to have games here and there where obviously defense and you can have a game that Brunson's going to win it. But if we don't have that ball movement, like how we played today, I don't see it. And I'm not downing. I'm not putting anything negative out
bro,
there. But go ahead, Machete. You're,
bro,
you're on mute.
we
You're on
we
mute.
seen it.
You're on mute. You're on mute, Machete.
Who me?
No, Machete.
I'm on
No,
mute.
Machete.
I'm on mute.
No, Machete's trying to
No,
talk.
no. But whatever. What I was saying is that we seen it in the first quarter. If you move the ball fast enough, it's gonna come right back to you. It's gonna come right back to you. I mean, I seen the last 1 minute in the final minute of the third quarter, bro. They moved that. I saw like 9 passes before the shot went up, and they executed it. It went right back to the first person that let it go. You know what I mean? So we definitely need more of that.
We're not talking about the others that make plays. OG. We're not talking about the OGs. Cat, cat, forget about it. He gets his double doubles almost every night. But OG's been playing tough. We're
Hey,
also
hey, my bad to interrupt. 2 seasons with 50 plus double doubles for Cat. He did it last year and this year.
Facts. You were saying, Machete? So the team unity ball
my bad.
movement. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Bro, he's eating peanut butter. Relax.
the OGs. If they could find Mitch Rob more often, it'd be great. They didn't find him more for lobbies, but JC seems to be finding him. Found him a couple of times, and we just got Sohan. Sohan, you know, he give him a bit more confidence too. When he gets a bit more confidence in these next few games, yeah, we're gonna have a squad. We'll be deeper in the playoffs.
Man, speaking of Sohan, tonight was a game where I needed to see Sohan come and stop that kid. Fierce, Spice,
Fear Jeremiah
whatever
Fears,
it was.
Fears.
Like,
But he's a guard though. He would have been too fast for
this,
him. He would have been too fast for him. A bigger guy like in a Brooklyn or bigger game. Jeremiah Fears is 6'2". He would
was
have
this,
been.
my,
It,
listen,
But
a little forearm to the neck never hurt no one.
it
for the
literally
Like,
play,
it literally hurt
like,
everyone.
profile, do something, bro. That little nigga was
why we need Deuce back.
facts. Big facts.
Deuce is a good call. But I mean, listen, that kid was motivated. Jeremiah Fears has son approved. First time in the Garden. He's taking over the minutes that Alvarado was getting. I mean, they're gonna have those games, but the fact that we
Hey,
won it, I'm good with that. We found a way to win. That's Nick
no,
basketball.
listen. I agree with Mike. Deuce is an ex-football player. He ain't gonna be treating Deuce like that because Alvarado is a little bit smaller than Deuce, maybe about the same, but Deuce has that football body where he he
You
gonna
know,
give that nigga. He won't have the same results that he had tonight if Deuce was playing. That's a
yeah,
fact.
these last three teams that we played. Look, everybody's like, "Oh, they're losing teams. They're below 500 teams. They're tanking teams." Yeah, yeah, that may be true, but these guys they have a good coaches training them, right? And they're younger, and they got legs. So if anything, these games against Brooklyn, Washington, and New Orleans tested our legs. So it kept us in shape, if anything, for the games to come. Because they may not be like and they're teams that had nothing to lose and everything to gain, especially coming and playing at the Garden, except for Brooklyn.
Yeah, I agree. That's
They
a
came at us,
that was a good point.
but
They helped pace us. Good call.
yeah,
Listen, I think the NBA is like when you're on the beach and you see the waves coming in and crashing and crashing. Like every year that passes by, these kids are getting more skilled, more faster, more taller, more. So
More experience.
there is a lot of young teams out there, but these kids are no fucking joke.
Yeah, they balling.
They're gonna test you with their speed. They're gonna test you with their shooting, and a big majority of them niggas don't be scared. Like back in the days, like if you were coming into the league and you saw Michael Jordan and Patrick Ewing, you're like
Nah,
a little intimidated.
they
These
trying they
little
trying to
niggas
get a
ain't
name.
intimidated.
They're trying to get a rep. They're like, oh yeah, all right, watch
And,
me.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Now it was good.
Like all those players that you used to fear, like your Kevin Durant, your Currys, your fucking Westbrooks, all of these players, their time has come and going. So the new wave era, of these kids, they definitely gonna test
in
a
that shit.
team like us that play more with IQ and yeah, I mean team type shit, you know.
Yeah, they they
So
they coming into the game saying, "Me too, bro. Me too. I could do this. I does this. I get a check here too." They balling. I agree with the machete. These young teams got us motivated, got us in shape, got the stamina going, got us running up and down. So the Wizard game we were running up and down. This Pelican game was a tough game. They were a more experienced team and they're young at the same time, so they were physical and speed. That did help prep us as well. Then we're gonna play another fast game against Charlotte, and then you're gonna play an experienced young team full of talent against OKC. And to your point, you Knicks, you were saying it. The next generation, this new iteration of NBA is depth and talent. Indiana showed us that blueprint. That's why they beat us 2 years because they had incredible depth. Even though we didn't get it, and it took Leon Rose a little while, but Indiana, the good thing about them because they had 10, 15 players that they can put in at any time. You don't know who's going to ball out. And then so these other teams are fighting that same blueprint. Wizards are struggling. They're the laughing stock right now. But when they got Anthony Davis, they got this dude Lollipop's hair. uh, what's his name? The one from Atlanta. Anyway, they're gonna be good. They're gonna be up and coming.
yeah,
They're gonna be up and coming. Trey Young. That's what they got. So they're gonna be pretty good up and coming, like how Detroit was. Remember, Detroit 2 years ago was the laughing stock of the NBA. They had the worst. They were the number one team with the highest losses 2 years ago,
Yeah,
and salute to them being ready now. 2 years later, they're the number one spot, dominating people with their best player out. Yeah, like I was telling you, that guy Jenkins, the guy they got now from the G League, scored 30 and 7. Like you was talking about, they don't got no fear. They're here playing, and they don't care. That kid is balling. So salute to them being ready. All that to say, I still don't fear these cats. It's still Knicks season. Still Knicks. It's about us. Thank you
yeah,
for helping us.
we got and my thing is, listen, the front office is no joke when it comes to scouting. The front office is gonna find them dogs, them skillful players. I mean, look at our squad. Hats off to the front office because we got some young guys ourselves that are balling out. You know what I mean? The only reason they not playing more time is because our starters are there. But
Yeah, and to that point, look,
you
think
know,
about for you guys. You guys think about this too, because the Knicks people hate on us and talk about that, but all these other teams that we're going up against, the OKCs, Detroit, Wizards, all these other young teams, they've had multiple the Spurs, multiple first round picks, multiple 3, 4, 5
yeah,
first round
I,
picks. All these teams, you know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
gonna say the same thing.
They got multiple first rounds,
Yeah,
and we're Leon's turning trash into treasure. You know what I'm saying? He got a UF Mo Area 51 51st pick. You know what I'm saying? He's getting a former first rounder from San Antonio. Eventually, is gonna pay off next year. You got Clarkson who was so he's making magic with what we have. So we're making a phenomenal meal against chefs. You know what I'm saying, with just scraps, and they got a full table of that they can select from. So salute to the Knicks for that. Love our Knicks team. What does that outlook look like to you for the next game against? Oh my God, this dude, Jesus! You can't give this dude an iPhone, boy. Here we go. That's it. It's kicking in. He got food. Everything else is The sugar's kicking in right now. Oh my God, Machete. It's while you're on your. Oh my God, with these guys, help me, Father. Hey,
that was me. That
Keith,
was
I know I saw it on your shit. Keith Watkins, throw me some ambulances in the chat. Your boy needs some help. Uh, New Knicks before while Machete's chewing on his peanut butter. What? How do you think that looks? We got the game against on Thursday against the Hornets. Señor paciente con este muchacho. Ayúdame.
against the Hornets.
We got the Hornets on
Listen,
Thursday.
I, I I have no fear. I know LaMelo Ball is there. Young kid, hats off to him. Very skillful player. They got a squad, but if we play how we played in that first quarter, yeah, I mean, and The thing about us is that slow start. Yeah, I mean, but I think they nipped it in the butt
Today was an
with
example.
this first quarter. So
Hey,
if
what?
they could carry that up, if they could carry that on into the second quarter, you know, we'll be at 90 and 20. 90 points, 20 assists. That's what I'm looking for at the half.
But Machete.
Yeah, we'll do better. We'll do better. Who we playing on Tuesday? We're playing on fucking
Charlotte. Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Yeah, they're tough, dude. They've been balling. They've been. And we're playing over there, so they're gonna try to defend and punch us back because they were trying to punch us back the last time we played. I think we still beat them, didn't we?
Yo, my
If I'm not
neck is
mistaken.
hurting, bro.
Can you straighten out your phone, sir?
You think me and my brother are like this? Cause
There you
Jesus,
go.
this
So
nigga, he literally wants to go left. He literally wants to
I'm
go
trying to
left.
look at something in landscapes to me, but what I was saying was that I think that they were trying to punch us back in the face because we had beat them before the last game, right? We beat them twice already, so we may be able to sweep them, but they've been playing really tough lately, and I think it's because we've beaten them. And they got Mikael Bridges' brother out there,
Oh, you
Mikael
mean
Bridges,
the
what?
other Bridges? I know you're talking about. I was about to say, wait, what? He got a
Oh, okay.
yeah, the wife beater.
pretty tough. They play us pretty tough. The Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah,
What?
Brand,
What did you say about that? Nigga?
he done slapped up. He just said, "Bitch," I said, "Sit down." He got in trouble for it. Bitch, don't make me.
Allegedly,
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 his lawyer one day. He said,
allegedly.
"If you don't sit your ass down," he was what did it say? Tina Turner that anime, anime.
That Hey, he doubled down. He took off his white beater, put it around his hands, and started beating.
We don't condone this. It's only
He
jokes.
said,
We're just playing. We don't condone any of that. We just laugh a little. We
"I'm
laugh.
a white beat. I'm a white beater. I'm a white beater."
Yo, so he's there. We got Brandon Knight. Yo, that kid Brandon Knight though, their shooting guard, the two guard Brandon Knight is he's a bucket. That boy is. He remind me of a young Penny, a young Penny, like a young Penny Hardaway. I mean, not the handle, but he's got it. You know what I'm saying? And then Keith Watkins says, "Nah, it's a fact, not allegedly." He did. That's what he put hands. He put the paws on her, and then they put the popo on him, and he was away for a year. But hey,
Okay.
everybody makes mistakes. Boy's back. He learned, lost a lot of money, but hey, he back. Sometimes
Hey, sometimes a bitch will push your buttons, boy.
you just gotta, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta,
Nigga, that's why you got 6 points today, nigga. What?
you know what I'm saying? They
You
test you, but
sorry? You sorry as fuck? I'll dunk on you, nigga. Yo, you wilding right now. You better chill.
oh, non-dribbling ass nigga. That's why they didn't give you that contract.
Hey, she probably put a little mini hoop by the door and dunked on him when he walked in and put nuts in his mouth. Said, nigga, this is what they did to you.
Damn.
Teabagged him on the entry. Oh man, yo, you guys wilding out, bro. You got wilding out. And in case you guys don't, in case you guys don't know that TOF, we're counting down the last 10 games that we got left. We're going live for every game. I may look
We're
sleepy.
gonna call this. We will call this the final countdown.
Countdown. So today is T minus 10. T minus 10. You obviously know how the rest is going to
T
go.
minus.
T minus 10. 9.
Yeah, nigga.
What? Did it in the offense, the off season of his free agency. So he was up for, yeah, that's right. So he did it in his free, which is dumb. He did it in his free agent right when he was
Who? What?
Bridges when he slapped his lady. He was about to get a contract. It was in the offseason when he was supposed to get a big bag, and then he slapped it and lost the bag. Anyway, but he got back. He got back, and they gave him. He got a little something back. He got a little something back, nonetheless. But we'll be back Thursday live. We going live. Rockets game gonna be classic. He gets silly late nights. Hey, look, see, he knows.
He should have. He should have stuck to the cafeteria ladies saying, "Not today, devil. Not today."
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Keith Watkins says the Rocket game is gonna be a classic because I get silly late nights. Listen, I'm gonna be struggling that game. When I get sleepy, I might as well be drunk. So tune in.
It's 11:24.
Hey, I'm
Hey,
struggling.
it's 11:24. You're not doing that bad.
I'm struggling right now. I'm trying to keep it together. I'm trying to. You see, I've been trying to close it for a little bit, and you and Machete are already starting to go. Y'all taking it left, but it's all good. It's all good. It's gonna be an awesome game. I appreciate you guys tuning in every week. Not every week, every game. See, look, I'm already losing it, guys. Every game we're gonna be live, so I'm gonna be setting the reminders, putting it out there. We'll be going out for these last one to the playoffs. Let's get excited for this Knicks. We've had a couple of crazy games up and downs, but we've still won 7 in a row. The Knicks are on a heater, and now we're going on away. So we're 14 and 15 on away games. We're about to go over 500. We said we can't live with that. We can't live with the mediocrity of having a 14 and 15 of. We got to be above 500 at this closing of the season on these away teams. Machete thinks we got good. Machete, you got your lucky rabbit's foot. I think he's ready for this road trip. He's ready for that, and then so we ready. Thursday, you ready? You ready Thursday? Are you ready Thursday? Are you ready Thursday, Machete?
Listen, I got an announcement for all TOF
Talk.
family members out there. I need everyone to go to Facebook Marketplace, cop you a helmet, buy you a motorcycle helmet. Crash Out Season 3 is right around the corner.
It's loading live.
So go get you a helmet. Take a picture. Tag the Organics Fanatic Show.
Go to
Hashtag
Instagram. Go to the
Crash-
Instagrams.
Crash Out Season 3.
Crash Out Season. Listen, our live. We're gonna be doing the live watch parties throughout the playoffs. Machete's gonna be ready. He might be lit. Machete's like, nah, don't count me in. I ain't agree to this. I didn't agree to this. Look, Machete's ready. He's got.
You created it. Crash Out Season, baby.
Hey, listen, Machete's got his
Year
Botox.
3.
Machete had his Botox before bed, so he's ready. He's ready to go. We close out. Final thoughts, Machete. Your final thoughts, sir. Dale.
Yo, why you look extra Chinese and
That's what I said. He had
right
his,
now?
he had his Botox before bed. He's ready.
What the fuck?
Dale, final thoughts for you, sir.
That nigga looks like an alien.
Final thoughts on these last 10 games. What you expect coming up for these Knicks?
We got some good games coming up, and let's go Knicks.
Short, sweet, to the point. You Knicks.
Yo,
Oh, what happened?
these chocolates are fire.
That's because you booted it. Dale.
Listen,
You know it's good when you smack.
I got the munchies. Shout out to everybody for tuning in. And I forgot what the question was.
You're just outro,
But-
just whatever you want to say. Just Knicks winning.
So, hey, y'all get ready for the next game. We'll be live right after that. Tune in. We here and ready for Crash Out Season 3.
Hey, let's go. Y'all be ready for Thursday. The New York Knickerbockers on a 7-game-in-a-row win. Now we're looking for the fine tuning. We're seeing if Gooch is working his way to his brizzleness, brizzleness. We'll see. Can he get continued to what he did today? You got a good of the game of starting. Good. Here we go. He's
Yo,
extending it.
How many wins do we have right now in a row?
7. I literally just
Seven.
I literally just said it.
No, no, I know, but yeah, I've been saying that like if it was 7 games at home,
Just in general in a
it,
row.
Yeah.
it's 7. I like.
In a
Or
row.
listen, get 10 more wins, bro.
We literally
If
have
we
10
could,
games.
if we could get 10 wins,
We won one today, so you mean get 9 more? So you want 9 more?
yes.
So you're for the
If
9
we
in a
could
row.
go on that, if we could go on a 10 game win streak,
So we're on a 7. So
I
the
might.
7 doesn't count. We're adding. We're doing that new
No,
math.
no, no. That yeah, because then that'll take us to 16 wins in a row. That'll be impressive.
Does he get?
Wouldn't you say?
If he wins these next 9, does he get Brizzle back for the next 9?
No, he gets Coach Brick.
Bruh. No, he's gonna get Coach
Oh,
Bruh.
I'll save the
Bruh.
Izzle. I'll save the Izzle for after the chip.
So we'll call if he gets 9 in a row, you call him Coach Bro. He gets half a brown. Coach Bro.
All right, Coach.
Coach Bro. Bro. So Knicks.
Coach,
Yeah.
bro.
Go ahead, Machete. You were gonna say something?
Yeah, everybody have a good night, man. It's been fun. Everybody
Whatever.
keep supporting the organic Food show. Please like and subscribe. Y'all have a good
Got
night.
peanut butter drying up.
I gotta go to work though. You have a good one, man.
I'm trying to close. No, you can't leave yet. You gotta wait till I close. No cheating. You gotta stay there. If I'm sleepy, you sleepy. We both get up at 5 in the morning. Stay there. Espérate. Wait.
Stop eating peanut butter at this time.
Hold it. Podcasting got it easy. Hey, listen. The struggle's real, bro. The struggle's real. Thursday, we're going to be live. The game is at 7 p.m. So you're looking at 9 p.m. That's not bad for me. That's not bad. The away game on Thursday, against the Rockets, might be a little bit rough. I'm starting to lose it after 10:30. Nonetheless, Knickerbockers, I'm looking for Mike Brown to keep what we did in this first quarter, the 42 offense, good pace. That's what I'm looking for these next couple of games, especially against the Charlotte. You got them young teams that are going to play aggressive. The Charlotte Hornet game, I would like a wire-to-wire win to get us ready for the Thunder game because we can't sleep. We can't fuck around. We got to get fine-tuned against a real team. So we can't take Hornets lightly. We have to show that we are a playoff championship top 2 team in the East. I think we should dominate that. Not saying that we're gonna, but ideally, theoretically, how we're playing, that we should put an imprint on that game. It's going to have up and downs, but I think we should still win that game pretty handily and then be ready for the Thunder. So that's what I want to see in these next 2 games. We'll talk on Thursday. I'm going to be cutting it out of here because my brother is chilling. We got Botox Beauty before bed out there, Machete. We appreciate
Yo,
you guys for
shout out to
tuning in.
the chat. Shout out to everybody, Live Gang, Replay Gang, everybody in the gang. Get us to 500.
Yo,
Merch is right around the
we
corner.
25 away from 50,000. 25 away. So it's close. I'm just gonna close it here. Listen, my technical difficulties with the music outros and all that's not working right now, so I gotta refix it again. So we'll have it ready before playoffs. Before playoffs, it wouldn't be that without it. All right, salute to Machete for being awake this whole time. I appreciate my guy here, but we are out of here. Appreciate you guys. Salute Organic Fanatics TOF. We out of here. You heard? You're